so we're gonna cut this back a little bit. So we just recorded some stuff to put on the video, and somehow it was 18 minutes of me just
rambling,
squirreling, on and on. So. Long story short, he'll probably show like a little short clip of what I was doing. I was in the laptop looking at the IOs, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, what we're doing is we're adding a drive shaft sensor. I don't have any data on this unit. No shaft speed, no wheel speed, no shock sensors. The only data I got is what's happening in the engine. That's it. That's all. And some charge pressure. That's it. That's all. No dumps, no data, nothing to do nothing with. So we're doing pretty well for no data. Anyhow, we're doing a drive shaft sensor. I'll show you that again, even though you didn't see it the first time. So this is a drive shaft sensor. Okay. When we got this new center section, it came with this toothed wheel on it. I thought, we have it, might as well use it. If this hadn't came on there, we wouldn't be putting a drive shaft sensor on it. Only reason I'm doing it is because this collar is already on here. It's got 8 teeth. A lot of you are gonna say, oh, 8 teeth's not enough. Well, if 8 teeth's not enough, we'll put more on it. We'll put a 16 tooth one on it, or 32, or whatever we gotta have. Anyhow, we're gonna use this one because it's there. And it's because of the way that it is, which is there. So we're gonna use that. We're gonna take this, we're gonna hook it up to the little box in there, and it's gonna make calculations and tell us what the drive or what the, how much mile per hour we're going, okay? And then we're gonna be able to look at the data and watch the engine RPM do this and wheel speed either do this or that or stuff. So a lot of cool calculations we can do with this thing. Like torque converter slip and stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get some new shoes. Talk to you about that later. Right now, we're gonna try to take this and shove it through a hole and hook it up to the thing in there. And that's what we're gonna do right now. And maybe here in a few minutes, if I don't feel lazy and we actually get this done tonight, maybe we'll show you what that looks like on a laptop. If I can even, I don't know how any of this stuff works yet. So we're doing it together, you and I, us and you, we's. So we'll see you in a few minutes. The 558-408, which is the J2 through 4 connectors. That's what these here are. So I am making a wire to give me some 12 volt output. I've already got sensor ground over there, and I need to get a wire with another pin on it to go into my input. So you have these teeny tiny little pins, okay? You take this little wire here. You're probably gonna want to zoom in on this if you can get that close to it. Is it even showing up very well?
Oh yeah.
So these things back here are to hold the wire. Those there is what's to actually crimp on. So you're gonna put this in there, something like that. Now, these are not the Holley connector tool, but these work. They're the iWiz IWS-1424B. They work good for this. I think you can get these on Amazon. So what you'll do is, you'll come in here to the 24 to 22, and if you look real close in there, it looks like, I don't even know what you'd call that, like maybe a butt or something. And you want to put the bottom part of the connector on the round part, okay? Because what this is made to do, if you can see it, if it'll show you, it's made to do that. Hopefully that showed up. Let's pull it out of here and I'll show you what you get. So then you get that, a connector that's twisted down on top of it just right. And then what you can do here, I don't know that this will work correctly. We can try this one. This is for the seal, that's not gonna work. So let's go up to the next one, the next bigger one here. We'll go to the 16 to 24 to roll over the wire holder. If it'll work correctly, it may not work correctly. And then that rolls the wire, the little thing over to hold the actual wire coating. So now you're dug in and this shouldn't pull out like that. So that's how you make a new pinned wire for the Holley connector. Now, if some of you have never seen a Holley connector, the way they work, I'll go ahead and explain that to you too. So the Holley connectors, if you push, it's got these white things on the inside of the connector here, okay? Well, if you push on these, hear that click? Actually that's probably locked in, I'll probably need that. The white one, the single white on top, if you push that in, that actually releases or unlocks this deal. I'm just gonna use this one. See that? You just push it into wherever you want, and then you lock it back in. Now that wire is locked in and it won't come out. If you want to unpin something, again, push the white there, and then just unpin your wire like that. So no mess, no special tool to get in there and like roll the pieces down to pull it out, none of that crap. So that's how you pin and depin a Holley connector. Okay. A front cover, a front crank seal shouldn't push in like this. So, I'll show you real quick. I'll get this steel back out of here. Yeah, the seal shouldn't come out like that. So let me clean this back out. This is just a Duralast brand seal from AutoZone because that's where we were when we bought the new one. This seal is not pushing in like that. So I think it was just a fluke because of that seal, which is weird. It hasn't blown out before now on how loose it is. We did check the catch can tubes. We went and my breath went straight through it. So that seems to be fine. So I think we just had a faulty seal or something was a little weird there. So we're gonna put this seal in here. And if it happens to push out again, I don't see it pushing out again, but if it does, we'll try some little bit different measures of containing this unit in there. It actually makes me feel good that the front seal that was in it did do what it did by pushing back in real easily. That makes me feel a little more comfortable that there's nothing actually hurt. Even if something happened to push the front seal, we've got dash 12 vent tubes on this thing. That's big. The amount of crank pressure that it takes to push a seal out of right here would have to be, those things would have to be plugged off completely, and I don't even know what, to just take this and just push it right out like that. So I think it was just a faulty seal or something like that. I think we'll be okay. We'll get this thing put in and we'll be back together. So, did you video the part with the, yeah, I got that. Okay. It's been, ooh. Perfect. This is an old school Gen 1 small block Chevrolet alternator. You probably know by now we've been tossing belts off this thing like it's our freaking job. So I've had this mandrel laying around for like years. So it actually fits the front of the ATI balancer beautifully. So we're gonna move our alternator from up there to down here in the hopes of not tossing belts off anymore, because I don't like, well, for one, I don't like tossing belts, and two, I don't like having charging issues. So, yeah, we're gonna have to move that to the other side. So I'm trying to figure out what's the best option for this deal, doing this deal. The GM LS alternator I just had, there it is. So it's not really any different size compared to the Gen 1 deal. Well, I guess it is maybe a little smaller. Slip fits in here maybe a little better.
That's what she said.
Anyhow, so, ow! Got that on. I think it missed. I think it hit me right here though. By the way, if you guys didn't see that Nunez fight tonight. Sheesh. Anyway. Sheesh. So, we gotta figure something else out with this deal. I know SRC Billy he's got a mandrel out here for his stuff and stuff. So, I gotta figure something out because this is driving me nuts. I can't handle it anymore. It actually looks like this deal might be different angled. Basically, this needs to come. I don't know what needs to happen. All I know is we gotta do something different because it's what we're doing now is not working. So we're gonna do something different. You're not gonna see that probably till a later date, but for right now, the seal's fixed. I think we're good. As you saw, the seal, you can just go and blow it out. So maybe next time we're out here, we'll video how the heck we're gonna change all of this, because something's gotta change. So anyhow, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you next time. Go shake the AC unit around. You might have ran out. He could be all the way around here by now, for all I know.
What are
Well, we
doing?
know that his poop was over there.
Well, what are we doing right now? You explain to the video here?
Man, there's a mouse somewhere in here.
Trying to get this mouse dead. Dude, you're not getting past this. Oh, hey, ah! He's right here. I have an eye on him right here. Oh, he's going out! Damn it! Damn it! He literally just ran this way. Dude, he's small. He's gonna get your ass.
Bring him my way, Caleb.
Huh?
Bring him my way.